We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the New York Yankees and the Kansas City Royals. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Mike Montgomery gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point. And it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and, in fact, dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know what, Dero? This is when you really get tested. They call it the dog days of August for a reason. When you're struggling like this team is right now, the games get long, the schedule gets long, and you start looking forward towards the end of the season.
Yeah, but you got to find a way, Dan. You know as well as I do. You got to look in the mirror. You're playing for way more, especially the way this team is underachieved. You got to keep grinding. You got to find a way to put your foot on the gas and show up to the yard every day ready to go.
High chopper towards first. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Temperature at first pitch. There it is, 79 degrees as we get things started tonight. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that.
You always want to see the curve break a lot, but this one breaks a little bit too much. Comes all the way across the plate and nicks the batter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Cecil Fielder comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, the pitch. One and two now.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now. And there are the umpires working this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
To the plate now, Jose Canseco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Williams leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. There he goes. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first is especially painful. Now your pitcher has to make extra throws, and that could make the difference in how long he lasts in this game.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Joe Carter is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
1-1 the count to Joe Carter. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Over the bullpen and into the stands. That's one long home run. So there's number 400. What a moment as one of the game's best circles the bases again in his great career.
Yeah, and to me, this is one of those career-defining moments, guys. When you make your way into the 400 home run club, you're going to start being mentioned amongst the greatest power hitters to ever play this game. It's rarefied air up there, and it's been really incredible to watch him perform.
At the plate, number 39. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. The windup and the 0-1. Ball one. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Another look at the big blow for the Bombers. A 3-run home run. On to the bottom of the first. It's now 3-0 New York. Sabathia is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you want to know if this guy's one of the better pitchers in the league? Well, how about this? Batters are hitting under 200 against this guy for the year, so he's done a good job against both righties and lefties. And I'm looking for him to be just as dominant in this one.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Williams is right there, 1 down. At the plate, Nicky Lopez comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Try to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Sabathia has thrown a little over 150 innings of work so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. With Merrifield next to hit, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, now they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first, throw a 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. KC down in order. They trail it here 3-0. Digging in, Alfonso Soriano, and he's a strong candidate for Rookie of the Year honors. If he can avoid a collapse here in the final months, it's been a great first campaign in the big leagues for him so far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
Stepping in now, Jorge Posada. After it is Soler. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And another runs across as this is now a 4-0 ball game.
Cliches are around for a reason, and that hit right there is a reason they say baseball is a game of inches, right? Just barely fair, but that's not much consolation to the guy standing on the mound. Nice RBI 2-bagger.
In now, number 18. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
No one out with a runner at second. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Made him look silly with that one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. Ready for another chance? Derek Jeter. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go.
Hit hard to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
So now to the plate, Bernie Williams. And that's a fair ball, lined to the right side. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. Now a 5-0 lead.
Well, we've already had some hard-hit balls in the first 2 innings here, and here's another one. Absolutely jumped off his bat and into the outfield, bringing another run home here in the early going.
Now the Kansas City manager will make the slow walk to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight.
Now pitching for the Royals.
So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. So striding in, Cecil Fielder. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And add 1 more, as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
One of the things you want to do as an offense, right, is stay fundamental and keep pushing. A great job there. Sac fly pushes the 3rd run across in this inning.
Has a look, now the pitch. Jose Canseco is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Has a look, now the pitch. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. On now to the bottom of the 2nd. It's the Yankees 6 and the Royals nothing. In is Jorge Soler. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Hey, with this big a lead, you have to just pound the zone and force this team to get aggressive in the box.
Soler doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled away. Another 1-2 delivery.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Center fielder on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. Into the box, Hunter Dozier will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
0-1.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Royals go down 1-2-3. They still find themselves down 6-0. Welcome back to Kauffman Stadium in Kansas City. We send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and overall he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the 3rd inning and posting a bunch of runs right out the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Now the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. Here comes Soler. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the 3rd.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. On to first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is lifted into the air out towards center field. Keith is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Yanks held in check. They lead it 6-0. In now, Maikel Franco, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. In for strike 2.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Fouled off. Here he comes again. 1-2. Fastball well outside. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out, 1 away. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan McBroom. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. No offer at a letter high change. It's ball 1. That is fouled away. 1 ball and 1 strike. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
3-2. Waiting his turn on deck is Alex Gordon. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Here's the left fielder Alex Gordon, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. KC down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. So striding forward now, Jorge Posada. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Chased a bad one there, 1-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Here's a foul ball left side, and that'll move it to 1-2. And another foul ball. Another one sent foul. Here's another 1-2. Two and two.
I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Full count now. 3-2 pitch. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. And while we have a moment, here's a look at the Royals' Road to the Show report. 2 guys there that this organization has to be happy about right now. Into the box now, number 18. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. 6 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Well, fastball count, their yielded fastball mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get in 1-3-1 count a night and buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Into the box, Derek Jeter, and that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Reined in. There's Merrifield on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Now at the plate, Nick Heath. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Now the pitch. And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. with Merrifield next to bat as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this is high, a ball and a strike. No runs, just one hit, one error so far for Kansas City. Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
The 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Royals bats are quiet there. They still find themselves down 6-0. Stepping up now, Cecil Fielder earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to short. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So they do pick up the out here, but with 6 runs home against them already, it's not going to help out the team ERA by any stretch of the imagination. And as you can see there, they find themselves hovering just a few spaces above the bottom in the entire American League. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And quickly there are 2 away. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, former World Series hero Joe Carter. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike. The Royals get some action in the bullpen going now as a left-hander starts to throw. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. So they're going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it 6-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Kansas City manager during the inning break about the Royals' offensive production to this point, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So digging in now, Jorge Soler. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Sign from Posada, now the 1-1.
Hey.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero Salvador Perez. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
Here's a chopper right side of the infield. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Royal 5th, and that'll bring up Hunter Dozier. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Riding in once again, number 39. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. To the plate now, Alfonso Soriano, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. That's inside. 2-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, listen, as a pitcher, when you fall behind with 3 balls, you want to come in there and throw a strike, and sometimes you're going to give up a base hit.
Yeah, Danny, that's the name of the game from the offensive standpoint. Work yourself, count leverage, man. 2-0, 3-0, 3-1. Buy yourself that pot-committed fastball and cheat.
The 1-0 delivery. First and second here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. Merrifield picks it up. The second for 1. Relay to first in time to get Posada, and it's a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
First delivery to him on the way. Number 18 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Gordon is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Striding forward now is the DH, Michael Franco. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he fouls this one off. To short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So next to the plate for the Royals, Ryan McBroom looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Seared down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him. Stepping into the box, Alex Gordon. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Ball 1.
1-0.
2 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
And that is through into right field for a single. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Nick Heath. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Royals leave one. They still find themselves down 6-0. New inning set to get underway, and stepping up as the shortstop, Derek Jeter. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Heath has it, and it's a quick out, number one. At the plate, Bernie Williams. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. A little late on the fastball here as this is bounced foul just off to the left. Strike one. Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th as now there are 2 away. So coming to the plate, Cecil Fielder. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out base hit and the top of the inning is still alive.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
Fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away. And Gordon will make the catch to retire the side. One left for the Yankees. They lead it 6-0. Coming to the plate now, Nicky Lopez. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
Now in the box, Jorge Soler. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. In there, strike one. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Hit down the third base line. Runners on first with 1 down. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Salvador Perez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. This one pretty well in the bag. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 6 and the Royals nothing. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Joe Carter. Here's the first pitch to him. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Out of here, into the visitors' bullpen. It's a solo shot for Joe Carter. He keeps right on going. Number 401 for his career as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked.
Standing in now, number 39. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Adams is facing his old colors in this one. He was acquired via trade last year.
Yeah, guys, I always think it's interesting to play your old uniform. Maybe say hi to everybody you got accustomed to seeing when you were previously here. But then once the game starts, it's all business.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Stepping into the box, Alfonso Soriano. He singled his last time up. Ball one as he lays off below the zone. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Perez is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Jorge Posada. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A wave and a miss made him reach.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo. And that brings in Hunter Dozier. Goose Gossage is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. First pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. At the plate now, Maikel Franco, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. But someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Ball 4.
Ball 4.
Into the box now, Ryan McBroom, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And it's 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Digging in, Alex Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Woo-wee.
That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 2 out with the man at first. Again, he sends it out of play. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Nick Heath is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Struck him out, so they work out of the jam as he strands 2 men in scoring position. Royals strand a pair. They need to get something cooking here. So stepping in, number 18. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
A ball and a strike.
Yeah, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Got him to chase after the curveball below the zone there. That was a really nice pitch, and it can be a really tough one to lay off of as a hitter.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. This one's down to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Ready now, Derek Jeter. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Grounder down the line at third. This is foul for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the 2nd out. Digging in now, Bernie Williams. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Two and 1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Soler is there, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers, but they're still in control, 7-0. Digging in now for Kansas City, Nicky Lopez. And Dan, what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution. Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Just hung in there on that one.
Great job right there. Scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
Swung on in the dirt, and that's a strikeout.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Into the box now, Salvador Perez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And with that win, they've joined some elite company. How about 110 wins? Tying them in the record books with the 27 Yankees and the 1909 Pirates. Not bad, huh?
A 7-0 shutout final score tonight. The New York Yankees win for a division-leading 110th time. Sabathia records his 21st win of the year. Mike Montgomery was unable to work out of the 2nd inning as he saddled with the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight: